How many more times are we going to do this? How many more times are we going to say we're going to lock in? This is the time. We're going for it right now. We're going to stay consistent. And then we're going to stop doing it after a week. How many more times we're going to watch that video, we get in our feelings, we're like, where have we been in the last 3 years? And we say we're going to lock in, and then in a month we quit. How many more times are we going to go for it, and then we're going to listen to other people's opinions, and then we're going to quit? How many more times are we going to go for it and never actually quit, but never give it your full energy because you don't want to be embarrassed or because you feel like you're going to fail and you're going to waste your time? I need you to know there's a reason why in your heart you feel this. There's a reason why you got into this video. There's a reason why you have these dreams in your mind. There's a reason why everything's happening to you at the time that it's happening for you. I need you to understand there's a future out there waiting for you, but your current self has to do the work to actually get to that person that can obtain all those things. I've spent years going up and down saying I'm going to lock in and then I'm not. It doesn't even matter. Just say I'm going to stay consistent and forget the results. Forget what they think. Forget if you're actually successful. Just do the thing every day. Stay consistent. All the things I've been able to obtain in my life have come from a rapid, I'm just going to do this every day. I don't care what the results are. We fantasize this stuff, man. We start fantasizing the end result when it's the process, dude, that actually gets the result that you want. And what's crazy is the result that we're dreaming of isn't even big enough. Because when we lock in and we say we're doing this every single day, and this is what we're going to do, and we're going to be disciplined, the results are beyond our imagination. But how many more times are we going to waste our time? How many more times are we going to climb this mountain just to stop climbing? Because we can't see the top of the mountain when you haven't realized there is no top of the mountain. It's a continuous journey. There is no mountain at the top and you get there and you just look around. No, life never stops. It never gets easy. I promise you. Even the richest people on earth have other problems. More money, more problems. I promise you, no matter what stage you are, life is hard. But you get to make a decision of what you're going to do with that hard. What hard are you going to decide on? Every single day, I understand you have these dreams, but you say, man, is it not possible? What are they going to think about me? All those things do not matter because the thing that we should really care about is how we're going to be able to grow inside. That's the stuff that's most valuable. And that comes from a pursuit of something, not the actual obtaining of it. I need you to hear that. It's not about what you actually get to. It's not about the trophies or the goals that you actually get. It's about what goes on in the process that allows you to become the person that's ready for all those goals. But if you're never consistent, if you're constantly going on this roller coaster of consistency and then I'm not, and then I got this I got to do, and I got to go to this birthday party, and I got to do this. I understand you have a life, but if it's put in your heart, it's the most important thing in your life. We have to realize what we're dreaming is more than just a dream, it's who we are. And when we reject that, we're not just rejecting a possibility of the future that's really cool. We're rejecting who we are and what we're supposed to be. How many more times do you have to watch a video like this to lock in? How many more videos? Now, I understand we're not perfect. I'm not expecting you to be perfect. I want you to know right here, the guy speaking to you is really talking to himself. And I've locked in before and I've obtained some great things, but now I have a bigger one. And now I need to lock in because I haven't been, you know what I'm saying? And I know what I have to do. You probably know exactly what you have to do. This world isn't like obtaining success really isn't about what you have to do because we have the internet, we have all these things we can do to figure out, we can ask people. It's just about how bad do you want it, and that's defined in, are you willing to do it every single day? Are you willing to do that are you willing to do the one thing that most people aren't willing to do? Are you willing to be boring? Are you willing to wake up at this time? Are you willing to do that task that seems like, man, it's a waste of time, but in due time it will pay off? Are you willing to do those things? That's where the great people are discovered. Not within this crazy invention or idea sometimes, but it's within the boring that creates the greatness. But most people are willing to do that. And I need you to know what's cool about the boring and that consistency and that discipline. That's where you actually grow into be a better person. That's what's most valuable. And so if you lock in, I promise you, regardless if you prove them wrong, you'll prove yourself. You'll be so proud, dude or girl. But you don't want to do is live with that thing called regret. People talk about failure a lot. I'm afraid of failure. Why are you afraid of regretting what could have happened? How much time do we have? I don't know. So every day you don't go for it, you risk regretting the time that you could have had to chase that dream. Do you want to live your life? And that's in all facets of life. That's not just your dreams. That's that person that you love. That's that family member. That's that whatever it may be. How long are you going to spend your life not going for it? Because the beauty is we really don't know the future. Like, none of us are God or whatever knows what's going on. If there's somebody out there, I believe there is one. So if that's not the case, all we can do is just pursue. All we can do is just do what we can and detach from the results, because we can't really control them. I can't control if this video goes viral, but I can control making this video. And what's crazy is, regardless of the results of this video, guess what? I get the greatest reward. I grow. I become a better speaker. I get to elaborate on my thoughts, get it out of me and not just let it sit. I get to understand how I'm feeling a little bit more. I get to realize how stupid I am for not locking in. Like, I'm grabbing all those things regardless if one person watches this video. I know this is what I was meant to do right now in this moment. How many more times are you going to know exactly what you're meant to be doing? How many more times are you going to wake up and not do the thing you know you need to be doing? How many more times? Because each time you do that, you risk more and more regret. You risk more and more what if, what could have happened. Our imagination is a crazy thing. It can create an airplane, this phone I'm recording on, but it can also create all these illusions of our mind of what could have been. And the more time you spend not going for it, is the greater that creativity gets down the road. Don't let that creativity grow into what could have been. Make it happen. See what happens. Do what you can. And what's crazy is you probably know exactly what you need to be doing. I know exactly what I need to do. Literally, I'm so close. Like, I'm so close. And I can just feel life telling me all I have to do now is get up early and get off the phone. Like, in terms of like the social media, and everything else will come. I can hear my intuition telling me that. And still I will do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Still I will do the things that I know are my past. But I'm not a perfect human being. And when I say lock in, I don't mean to be perfect. I don't mean to be this ultra consistent like every single day. You know, you're gonna mess up. Just never give up. And dedicate yourself to this. Okay? Now when I say you're not gonna be perfect, that doesn't mean give free reign to just go like, today I'm doing it today. No. Lock in. Understand you're gonna mess up, but lock in. Okay? Sign that contract with yourself. I promise you it's worth it. Regardless if anybody even sees. But what's crazy is when you lock in, they'll see eventually. I promise you. But regardless, you grow inside. Okay, let's do it. Comment some stuff that you think would help other people with this topic. Help other people lock in. Or if you're struggling to lock in, describe it. Maybe somebody can leave a comment and tell you, you know, some things to help you out. Okay, let this be a community. Like, comment, subscribe, even if you don't. Man, I'm about to lock in, dog. So I needed this video for myself. Hopefully, this video helped you. See y'all on the next one.